Welcome back. Now let's delve into matters business, where Kenya's power transmission company, that's KETRACO, has officially brought on board two private investors. That's India's Power Grid Corporation and Africa 50 to bridge the gap left by the controversial Adani Group. KETRACO CEO and Managing Director Engineer John Mativo emphasized that the government cannot solely shoulder the financial risks of expanding the national grid infrastructure. He noted that with power demand now peaking at 2,360 kV, private sector involvement is crucial for ensuring a stable and efficient energy supply. Take a look.
In a bid to spread the risk of maintaining electricity infrastructure, the Kenya Electricity Transmission Company KETRACO has secured two primary investors to cover nearly a third of its financial needs over the next 2 years.
The cost of projects, KETRACO has done projects from 2008. Up to now, we know the cost of everything. We know the cost of wages. We know the cost of taxes. So we're on top of everything that is there. Now, what we remain with, as Musuka said, the project costs are pass-through costs. The cost of debt, it gets money from a term sheet and supplies it. So the hard work is to get, one is equity negotiate.
This after the Indian Adani Group deal tanked, forcing the transmission company to revert to other potential investors, maintaining the public-private partnership plan. 2/3
of the grid, currently KETRACO has more than 6,000 kilometers of transmission line. Kenya Power has 3,400. By the end of this year, we'll add another 600 to ours. So we're getting to a point by December, we might own 70% of the grid and they owe only 30% of the grid. And you can actually see us doing more and more transmission lines and them not doing anything. So the government thought it wise, economics of scale, it actually makes sense for one company to run the whole infrastructure. That's the whole thing, and it only makes sense that it comes over to KETRACO so that we do nothing from morning to evening apart from transmission infrastructure, so we can focus in terms of our core business.
This comes at a time when KETRACO is taking over a majority of transmission assets from Kenya Power, with a takeover of 2/3 of the assets set to increase to 70% of the grid by the end of the year. Hibak Said for TV 47.